Hi beautiful twin flames, welcome to YILDIZ Readings 5D. For those of you that don't know, I'm a psychic medium. I'm a twin flame who has been on the journey over 25 years. I'm also in union and I guide the collective to move in and through your ascension and towards union. So if you are new, a very warm welcome and welcome back to those of you who have followed me. All my social links are directly below. We are live on Fridays and we do have a private hub for the Twin Flame Collective. So if you do want to jump in the members hub, the link is directly below and on the main page. And without further ado, let's get into your Twin Flame update, which is the reason you're here, and I'll see you on the other side. Beautiful earth signs, we're here to do your reading for your romance house. Now I have pulled cards. I do feel this week some of you may be really quite heavy in the heart. It's like there's a bit of worry, there's a bit of nervousness to do with the future. You're concerned. It might have been a sudden thing that it feels like an ongoing thing, to be quite honest. And this is causing loss and doubt. And so the warrior of the heart, again, we did have the sun in Leo, so it is heart chakra. And I feel it's almost like for a lot of you being earth signs, it is a tough transit. It's a tough time, and I feel in this spiritual connection, there's concerns. Is everything going to be okay? This could be something to do with heart. I don't know why I'm hearing heart, but it's weighing heavy on your heart. For some, it might be that somebody was lost, and I'm kind of getting this feeling that, you're having to be very independent in this scenario as this is moving through. So, it may not be something you like, it might, but I feel you're an observer to a situation, or it's directly occurred to you and your surroundings. But it's put a hold on things and it's concerning you. Like, is this love interest going to be okay, or is it on your side of the fence? Somebody in this mix may have experienced something that was quite heartfelt and quite difficult, so to speak. And so you really want to be around that individual. But again, it could merely be that you physically are a little bit brokenhearted and feeling a bit uncertain about the future. Now, we see the Queen of Swords coming through. So it's really, I feel both parties are having to be independent in this transit, this part of the journey. But a judgment has been made nevertheless, and I do feel it is going to be positive, but at the moment there could be crosswise and confusion. I feel with the judgment energy, it's sort of like you're giving it to universe and you're hoping for a good outcome. But, it was kind of, you do feel inevitably the things that need to be addressed do need to be addressed. So there's almost like I'm hearing a ticking clock. It's like that, this needs to be resolved. It needs, and when I mean resolved, I don't mean the external situation that's playing out. I mean, it's almost like you feel things have been put on hold. Yeah, and it can be coming through a little bit detached. It's like, yes, okay, I have empathy, I have understanding. But at the same time, it's sort of feeling like you want forward momentum nevertheless. So it can be a very frustrating time. This has been... For you may be feeling this has been an ongoing dynamic. So this has been the frustration, and you don't want to cause any dramas. You get it, but at the same time, dramas, it's almost like dramas had been brought to you, and due to external influences that have really held things up. And I feel this tension point almost like you're trying to hold your tongue. And yeah, I don't know why I'm picking between now and the end of the month. There could be a lot of volcanic activity because we are, it's almost like we're waiting in the waiting room. Don't want to say the wrong thing, but you kind of feel when it does come to this avoidance that this ending is going to happen. You know the truth of the matter that, we do have freedom of choice. But it is coming to an end. So you obviously feel in the mix of this, a decision is going to be made regardless, because there is, at the moment where you are is in the position of judgment. So, and it doesn't mean the judgment is being made towards you. It feels a decision is being made. This can be to do with an old scenario. I feel for a lot of you, you're evolving, but I do feel anger. I don't know why I'm feeling it. There appears to be like anger resurrecting. Okay, for some of you, you could have communication coming in, but I feel it's almost, you're trying to hold it in. You got messenger, So there's communication of substance either coming from you or another person. And there could be a worry that this person is maybe not being truthful to you. Again, it could be the thoughts, the communication style, you know, creating concocted energies in your mind. But this person isn't having a good time. This person isn't, and you know, you're not enjoying it either. You're not enjoying the delay. But I don't feel there's another party. I feel that this is to do with a family-related dynamic. They're feeling that they're very happy with you, but there could be a distance in frequency. Yeah, I do feel a conversation's going to be had, and I feel they know your standpoint. I feel they know that the communication needs to be there in order for this to progress. But I also feel that there is things that need to be discussed. It's like for some reason roles have swapped. I feel this romantic partner you're inquiring about, it's either you or this person. It feels people do look up to this individual, even if potentially sometimes we feel we don't have it all together. So it is really, it can at times become quite a burden. And I feel both of you mirror that in that polarity. I do feel at the moment they're going to be glad to see certain individuals. It's strange energy. It feels a little bit PTSD. It's a bit like, you know, if you find that their behavior this week is almost like nothing's wrong, I feel they're in a bit of shock over something. Yeah, I feel it's shock. So you may actually become quite worried. But this energy can be happening on either side of the fence. But for some, I do feel this is the romantic partner. Yeah, I feel that you're going to learn quite a bit, but it's really concerning you. It's like, okay, how do we look at this? This is a bit odd. You may take this the wrong way. You may take it that this person is an avoidance. You also may become critical towards yourself, that you need to cast a critical eye on this dynamic. And again, I just feel it's an overdue decision. You know, of like with family, you know, dealing with the inner child. What do we do? Where are we going? Creating healthy boundaries. I really sense it's almost like it's saying that a decision hasn't been made as yet. Something was put on hold, and it was like, you know, there's clearing out. I do feel for some this is a move of a house where somebody is moving into another energy, another person's home. And that doesn't have to be either one of the romantic interest or, you know, somebody in the circle appears to be moving. And there could be a home. There's something to do with a home coming up. I think a lot of these themes of the past, you know, with, you know, wanting to have the power back in the connection, push-pull dynamic, you know, really wanting this to get off the ground. And I think because you're reflecting back upon it and you're seeing a dynamic that's, it's almost like Hansel and Gretel. And you're tracing back, except it's in rewind. To move forward, but you're thinking, no, I keep doing this and I'm picking the pieces of bread up, but it's like you're tired of crumbs. And it's not necessarily that this person initially intended to give crumbs, but it feels there's always an obstacle in the way, and this is making you very frustrated, so to speak. Yeah, it's like it's gone to extremities. So there is the risk that one party in this mix may be feeling, gee, you know, I'm gonna speak freely. I'm going to express myself in a very vocal way. This is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm seeing. This is how I'm feeling. And, you know, suddenly changing your mind over this. But it's almost like you're making a statement in your demeanor that something needs to give, something needs to come to a head. And again, this might be that something has actually come to a head because you feel physically something's not working. This also can be that this other individual isn't working. And I don't feel they don't have the intent, but I really am feeling very strongly. It's almost like something has happened to their demeanor at the moment. And there's a little bit of mind energy coming through, which is, it's almost like it's become an overwhelm for this individual. Okay, I do feel there could be a contract of some description that is being looked at and you're feeling it's unfair. There also could be, I'll pull another card. I'm kind of feeling like, especially if this was someone that did pass, like an inheritance. Yeah. But there is something to do with a marriage here. It's like, I'm feeling that give and take. You know, this can be a soul marriage. This can be, or you could be physically married, but it feels as though there is an injustice, and you don't want to base anything on a falsity. You know, you need something to come to a head, because I do feel it's really nagging at you and getting to a point it's a little bit too much. We are going to dig deeper into this read. If you do wish to join us, the link is directly below. For all the information, stay tuned. It's in this next part. Take care. I'll see you during the week. Well, I hope you enjoyed the content, and if you do want the link, it is directly below. All my social contacts are also below, as well as towards the end of this video, there is an image above the screen which shows you how to book bookings. Separately, we're live on Fridays on the main page and 3 times a month at $11 in the membership hub, which is a private session. Now, throughout the week, we do have more content coming, so remember to click the bell for the notifications. And as I mentioned above, for personal bookings, we have webinars. We have the Age of Aquarius magazine coming, as well as your private sessions. Love and light. See you during the week.